Like some all first verse shit.
Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild.
Shout out to Damn I'm Wild.
Fat Boy, what's going on?
Shout out to Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild, man. Shout out to you, brother.
Shout out to Fat Boy, Damn I'm Wild.
Damn I'm Wild.
Check out Damn I'm Wild.
Man, Fat Boy, cook up.
Man, Fat Boy say, I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same.
I did a vlog not too long ago, right? When niggas was like fucking with it because I really just cut the camera on and just kind of started talking, like giving my opinion on shit that was going on in battle rap. Niggas really fuck with it, so I figured, all right, let's give it another shot. So I handpicked a few different topics to kind of run over real quick. Try not to make it a 30-minute vlog, but I got some shit to address. Real quick, I want to shout out the Union. I'm rocking the I Want to Hear Gun Bars t-shirt. You can still pick that one up. The After TRBRC shirt, to my understanding, is no longer for sale. I guess if they generate enough interest, they might bring it back, obviously. They're not going to turn down money. Shout out to the Union. If you're not familiar, DME, J Legend, and Visual. Subscribe to their Union channel. Subscribe to their individual pages. Follow them on Twitter. All that good shit. Alright, so before we jump into topics, I want to introduce who I'm introing tonight. Niggas seem to love the intros. I try to pick the dopest music I could find, bro. I'm always telling these niggas on Twitter, like, yo, if y'all niggas got music, twerk, whenever the fuck that's coming. If y'all niggas got music, Marv, whenever the fuck that's coming. Send it my way, my nigga. Niggas come to my channel to hear y'all niggas music. I'm sure they end up buying the single off, you know, whatever streaming service they use. If it's on there, niggas come here to hear whatever the fuck y'all niggas is rocking right now. So, a particular MC, Asylum the Crow, hit me with some music. And I was like, all right, let me check the brother out. Now, if you're not familiar with this nigga, if I'm not mistaken, because I might be wrong, I believe he was one of the 1SK battles on the Mook card. I watched a couple RBE events, you know what I'm saying, since then. So I might be wrong, but I think it was the Mook vs. Verb card or whatever. And the homie did pretty good. He had a little hiccup, you know what I'm saying? But until then, lyrically, he was clearly dominating the nigga he was battling. I don't even remember that nigga. But shout out to Asylum the Crow. This music from him. I'm going to let this intro rock for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do, and then we going to come back and chop it up.
Slide out on them bitches like an R&B dancer. Keep out this. You know what I'm talking about? Crow. I like that. You said that last time, but I am back though, right? Look, regardless of the odds, I'm still even keeled. Decided to do this tape to satisfy my need to kill. It's been a while since you heard me come and wreck some shit. Never lower my level though, it's only for the betterment. Look, they can't be the best, I'm still a better man. Increasing till I'm in the lead, excel till I'm ahead of them. As evidenced by previous efforts. Whatever the crops are, I'm the cream of them. Styles inflated, helium. Asylum the Crow, it's known that he's the one. Sowing seeds of success, see what I reap when the season's done. All eyes on me, Truman Show season 1. Ace of all trades, trademark, call if you need it done. Finally got my mojo back. Couple of months ago, I was like, no more rap. Couple years and some change since my last proper release. A scary feeling when complacent's what you starting to be. Triple black guy, look me in the eyes and said awaken. From darkness comes light is on the way. Nothing greater thanks to those that understand delay. Sorry for making one. Never the one to remain dormant. Lord has forsaken none. All seeing, and y'all seeing the same sight or Villa will. You right, brothers about to take flight. Take your girl and slap box. No play fight the same night as your anniversary. Make you hate life. Front and center underneath the stage lights. The plays life. Afraid but not afraid of the fight. Prepared to face fright. Let's go. And don't yell cut until it's played right.
You can call me Fat Boy, man. AKA, I'm not in the NBA, but I am the two guard. AKA, I might not be the man, but I'm right next to God. Shout out to you and you. Don't adjust your volume. The accent is just fucked up. I'm from Baltimore. You should already know. Let's just start the show. What up, y'all? It's your man Fat Boy checking in as usual. You know what time it is. Shout out to the Wild Goons, all the Lady Wild Goons, all the family, New Era Loot Squad, the Trappers, All the bloggers that's doing their shit. Salute to all of y'all. Some shit coming, man. Some shit in the works. Don't forget the podcasters, man. The podcasters is fucking working. They outside. There's some shit in the works, man. Now, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you a little hint, man. If you go looking for it, you can find that shit on Twitter. It's already low-key active. But it's a movement coming. The battle rappers going to fuck with it. The fans going to fuck with it. The league's going to fuck with it. It's going to be a dope thing. So, with that being said, don't message me in the comments like, yo, what is it? Because I'm not going to answer you. I gave you enough. You feel me? I gave niggas enough. All right, let's just chop it up for a minute, man. Throw some topics out here. Champion of the year is winding down to that time, man. We coming down the final stretch here. The second half of the races is upon us. Shit hasn't really popped off for about a month or so. Stuff been dropping on the app.
I want to give a shout out to all my app gang members in the building. Yeah. All my premium niggas is in the building. If you ain't a premium nigga, I don't really fuck with you. You heard?
KOTD been releasing content. RBE been releasing little things here and there. But there was an event this weekend. I did not purchase the pay-per-view. I'm sorry. So I probably won't be recapping that shit. I'm going to be honest here, though. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I had no idea that Rex and Bill Collector was a pay-per-view situation. I probably would have ordered this shit for real. The only news I'm hearing from that is that Twerk destroyed Cicero.
He did. He don't care. He can't feel nothing.
I seen little clips of that floating around. And that Bill Collector and Rex actually had a pretty good battle, from what I understand. So, shout out to my OG 3 Letter Man. He recapped that battle. If you want, you can go check that out on his channel. I probably just won't touch it until it drop. It ain't no point in me buying some shit where I know the outcome of everything. Take the suspense out of it. I promise to support next time. Whatever league that was collateral damage. Whatever league that came from, I promise to support the next time. So, let's start with this. Champion of the year. I would give you a top 5, but in my mind, and anybody you got at 4 and 5 might not legitimately have a shot. I feel like it's up to one of these three, or two of these three, should I say, to start fucking up at some point to eliminate themselves from the race. Now, obviously some names, and I'm going to throw some out there that could roll up on these niggas at any point. One name notably just had a nice little run over this past week or so. JC. JC had Cortez. JC had Bankhead. And JC had somebody else that's slipping my mind at the moment. But JC just had him and Glue drop on the app. That was kind of lackluster. But I still edged that to JC. Depending on who JC got towards the end of this year, this nigga could make a run. JC, one of the people who at any given time for the foreseeable future can end up in that top 5, top 10 range as the year kind of closes out. He always going to give you dope battles. He's always going to be put up against names that's considered worthy opponents and shit like that. So he's always in contention to make a run. Supposedly it's a potential classic with Bankhead. Niggas is saying that JC 30 Cortez. If that's true, I don't know. Math could have a dope run. He up to his usual arithmetic, fucking with Geechi Gotti about this behind the tree incident. We gonna get into that. Math got Hollow the Don on the resume. He got Clips on the resume. He got Heavy Half on the resume. A battle with Geechi could make it interesting if he could get a win. That would be heavy on his resume if he could beat Geechi. So, Math is another name you could throw out there. You cannot forget about T-Top, who having a decent year. You can never count out Rum Nitty. You don't know what's in the future for him. You can't count out Briz. He got Loso. Murdered this nigga in the beginning of the year. Shout out to Loso. I like the kind of year. I like the year he having, though. It's shaping up to be pretty dope. And he also had, who's that? Young Ill on his resume at the Resolution event. So those some names you could throw out there who could wind up in the top 5 or so at the end of the year. Now, the top three, in my opinion, Av just lit it up with 30 in Ars. If you ain't seen Av vs. Franchise, it just dropped on the app last week. Go check that out. App Gang in the building.
If you ain't a premium nigga, I don't really fuck with you.
You gotta have an app. If you don't, I don't know what the fuck you doing by now. Av got JC on the resume. Av is not playing out here, my nigga. It's not the nigga you want to run into. Verb. I can't say it enough times. If this battle need to happen, if Av give Verb and let's say 1, maybe 2 more names, it's gonna be hard to move Av out the way. And let me put it to you like this, for the niggas that don't understand where I'm coming from, because this gonna make it interesting. Let's say Av beats Verb. Let's just say that happened, right? Av will have 30 a Mount Rushmore candidate and then beat Verb, another Mount Rushmore candidate. That's gonna make it interesting because then you gotta go back. If you end up giving it to Av, then you gotta start talking about last year. Because if I'm not mistaken, this nigga Pat Stay, Mount Rushmore, Verb, Mount Rushmore, Ars, the same 2 names. Then you gotta add for some niggas, the newer niggas, Mount Rushmore, Tay-Rock. I got all 3 of them names. We're gonna have to talk about it at that point. So that can make it interesting. Oh, don't forget K-Shine. K-Shine got Rock and Rum Nitty on the resume this year. You don't know who else he gonna get. He called out some names. Briz, he called out Pat Stay, Hollow, and K-Shine might make it crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Danny Myers. Danny. Niggas gonna say, but this nigga lost the franchise, and this nigga had a debatable with Chef Trez. Okay, yeah, y'all gonna say that, but hear me out. Danny the only nigga on here who got potential battle of the year about 3 times already so far this year. You got the disaster battle, you got the Bankhead battle, and the first battle this year that was considered a battle of the year contender was him versus QP. I know niggas gonna sleep on that, but that shit happened. We can't throw that under the rug. So don't count Danny out with all them classics under the belt. He could get a couple more. So you don't know what's in store for him. And then you got, obviously, Geechi Gotti. Those 3 names are my top 3. I don't know how you move them out the way, like I said, unless they start fucking up somehow. I don't know how you get them niggas out the way. Geechi this nigga's a machine, bruh. The nigga's a machine. He gives you quality performances consistently. And I know niggas gonna say, oh well, and I mean, even I said it. It looked a little lackluster versus John, but shout out to the nigga that gave me the heads up that Geechi did an interview explaining that situation. That don't take away from the fact that it happened already, but Geechi didn't get much rest. He had a lot of flight issues on his way to the battle, John. So, that kind of hindered his performance a little bit, but nonetheless, it still turned out to be a pretty decent battle that got some replay value, and you still enjoyed the battle. So the run that Geechi is on, this nigga getting the names. He's not getting a bunch of nobodies and shit. So it's going to be hard to move Geechi out the way and stop him from being a repeat champion, but we here for it. So while we talking about Geechi, let's talk about this behind the tree shit. On some real nigga shit. It's not like Geechi hauled ass in the other direction and took off running from the whole situation. That's the first thing I noticed. Number 2, the nigga pulled up like, oh shit, let me see who this is, who that is. It's like, if it looked like some shit about to pop off, or he thought he seen something that might have been a nigga pulling out a gun or any fucking thing. Could have been anything. We don't know what he's seen. Nigga, you better move like you got some fucking sense too. Maybe the niggas he walking with ain't paying that much attention like they should be. Maybe they the ones we should be laughing at. Now, did this shit look funny? Yeah, it looked funny as shit. considering it's Geechi Gotti, you don't expect this nigga to move in the other direction and shit and get out of harm's way. But the nigga ain't made out of fucking Teflon and shit, so yeah, gotta protect yourself. Now, let's keep it a buck. Usually the motherfuckers that end up shot be who? Innocent fucking bystanders and shit. Niggas who got nothing to do with it. And the last thing you want to do is take a fucking bullet and take that same bullet back to California with you as you get locked up for being out of state when you shouldn't be. So smart move on Geechi part. I'm not going to say no different than anybody else said. If you got common sense, man, you can understand why the nigga was moving the way he was moving. So shout out to Geechi. Geechi, you know this shit look funny. You can see the nigga on Twitter saying, yo, I'm allowing niggas to get the little joke off or whatever, but at a certain point I'm cutting the shit off. It ain't that fucking serious. So shout out to Geechi. Fuck all that shit. Anyway, moving on from that, we got another situation here. Tsunami. Man, this nigga can't. I swear to God, my nigga Surf can't catch a break to save his life. Here's the thing I want to say more importantly over everything before I say this about Surf. I want to see this nigga win so bad, yo. I really fucking do. I want to be able to say, man, I watched this nigga from the beginning go from just a regular battle rap nigga to a superstar, making tracks with Ross and Meek Mill and Hove and whoever and all these niggas, Dave East and, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see this nigga win. I want to see all these battle rap niggas win, not just Surf. But Surf, because he is in the position he's in, it's more likely for him to be the first to really explode onto the music industry, you feel me, with his talent. And so to see him in a situation like this is like, man, this shit is so fucked up. But I'm going to say something that I'm not seeing other people say, and I know that it's not going to go over well with everybody, but if you've been outside, then you understand where I'm coming from. Hey, bruh, y'all going to say all this shit about, oh, Surf, you got a daughter, and your mom's is worried about you, and you got to move better than this, and you got to stop going to places where you need that type of shit. And my nigga, all these celebrity niggas is out here going to clubs and shit like that, and they going to be in places to promote themselves and be on the scene and be around other celebrities, and that's going to draw the wolves outside, my nigga. And it just is what it is. You think because he not in the hood that it ain't happening outside the hood?
The white boys get their ass whooped and the brothers get the bullets.
Come on, man. A lot of y'all niggas, y'all gotta know how this shit really work. Now I'm gonna say some real shit. What's a bigger loss, fam? And I'm not gonna say that like it's a light loss either in comparison. But fam, if you about to do 3, 4, 5 years in jail for having some shit on you, alright, so be it. But losing your life is a much bigger loss for his daughter and his mom's. So if he gotta move like that, hey, I'm not saying that it's a great fucking idea, but I'm saying, hey, my nigga, if you ever been outside, better to get caught with it than without it, bruh. And I know that shit sound crazy, but it just is what it is, bruh. Y'all can flip that however many fucking ways you want to. That rule don't never fucking change for real niggas that really be outside, bruh.
That's on life. First of all, no. That's on life. James, that's on life.
Sorry. It ain't gonna change it. And it ain't gonna change in my mind. What I will suggest is this. Bruh, you gotta find you a nigga that don't got a rap sheet that can carry legally, Surf. Got to, bruh. I don't know the situation. I don't know if this is gonna turn out to be where Surf don't get to make it to Summer Impact. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna talk too much on it because I don't know all the details, fam. I just wish the nigga the best, and I hope he can make it to the event. I obviously realize that this is a much bigger situation, and this is more on his mind than anything else. So if he is out or he ain't, hey, I wish him nothing but the best, regardless of whatever is getting ready to happen in battle rap. It hasn't stopped URL from promoting him and Rock. I took this little screenshot right here from the URL wall on YouTube. This was a couple days after him being arrested. So it's not like they haven't still promoted his name. being on the card. Now, obviously, they're not in control of it. They can't alter the situation, and I'm sure that if they can help in any kind of capacity, they will to make sure that this happens. But, bruh, this is what I want to say. And there was a reason I tweeted out me purchasing the Summer Impact event. I want to show other niggas that I'm still purchasing the event. And I want y'all niggas to do the fucking same. Fam, we still got mega fucking matchups on this card. Do you not see these niggas rehearsing? Do you not see all these talented MCs getting their shit together for this fucking event? If Loaded Hollows versus Gun Titles don't go down, you still cheating yourself out of watching this fucking mega card. You still got Murderland on the fucking card, NWX, EFB, the female battle, the fucking John and Hitman. You got fucking Twerk and fam. Twerk and Suge is on the card. These big ass niggas, big giants, fucking the Monstars and shit. These niggas is out here. So you still gonna get an electrifying card, even if that shit don't happen. Is we gonna be disappointed? Yeah. But at the same time, man, look, it is what it is. Life gonna happen. This ain't nothing new when it comes to surf. And that's not the downplay what surf be going through. But at the same time, like, fam, we seen this before. So, hey, man, let the shit play out. It should be an electrifying card. I'm going to say this again. I know I said this before. Bruh, it's too hard to pick who's going to win based on what for this fucking Summer Impact shit. It's a mix of teams we never seen before. You don't know what they're capable of, what they not capable of, what the chemistry going to be like, the energy behind it, who going to go towards the end of the card. The energy might be out the building by then. We don't know what's going to happen. So I'm not in a hurry to just start throwing predictions out there. You will get the prediction blog. You know how bloggers move. This is what we do. It's part of what we do. The predictions are coming. I'm going to throw them up sometime next week and start trying to give y'all some kind of idea of what I'm thinking in regards to these battles. So we're going to chop it up on that aspect later. But one thing I wanted to add about New Jersey Twerk. He may not be writing some of his rounds until he like actually getting mic'd up and shit. But he should be in the running for champion of the year every fucking year if he would just take 5 or 6 battles. I feel like that's the number right there. I feel like 5 or 6 is the number. That give you an opportunity to have 5 really dope battles, catch a body or 2, get some clear wins, and then have like a debatable or even take a loss. The thing about taking a loss is a lot like the NCAA football tournament, bro. You take that loss early in the year, it's not so bad. As time passes, niggas can finagle it, the memory become a little or how the battle really played out. And so it'll give you an opportunity to not have to take that L as harshly as you would have if you took it later in the year where it's fresh in niggas' minds. But as far as Twerk is concerned, he takes a lot of battles that are not on URL that they're going to count against him when the year shapes up. And in light of that, it's going to move him further and further and further down the list. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all, when that nigga is on, he's spot fucking on. It's not many niggas that can stand in front of a fully loaded Twerk round and survive that shit. It's hard to do. But the funny thing is he don't do that all the time. He might have one really crazy one. Another one might be still good, but it's not as crazy as the other. And then the third, he might jersey it or cut it short. So it's like, I would love to see Twerk take 5 or 6 battles and see how he factors into a champion of the year race. But because he takes so many, it's like, I don't think we ever going to really get to see that unless one year he just decided to smoke all things. Not to mention, he's taken a lot of big names already. So that kind of molds your year going forward in your career because, okay, you already battled these niggas. There's only so many big names you can put on a resume. Then you being cool with K-Shine, that takes him off the list. And you already battled DNA and Big T, which that didn't go well for him, from what I'm hearing. But at the end of the day, like, my question is this. Which one of these niggas is it going to be? Twerk or is it going to be Geechi to get Tay-Rock first. One of these niggas got to see him this year. And if it's Geechi, that might be enough to lock up, especially if he win. It might be enough to lock up champion of the year right in itself. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Y'all niggas tell me what y'all think, man. Who y'all think gonna get Tay-Rock first? Twerk or Geechi? What do you think about Summer Impact? What do you think about the Surf and Geechi situations? Tell me what you think about champion of the year, or at least tell me who you think is your top 3. Plenty of topics for you niggas to jump in the comments and hit me with. I try to respond to all of them. I do the best that I can. But I'm going to close this shit out here, man. It's your man Fat Boy signing off the same way I always do. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same. Hey, yo, Posey! Take us home, Lo.
Please don't unplug the game.